So today I'm talking about a Honda with the air code P3400 and what the cause is and how you go about fixing it. And so what is a Honda with the P3400 engine code? It's an oil pressure problem, and an OBD2 scan tool will come up with cylinder deactivation system bank 1, which is kind of doesn't really mean a whole lot. It's basically bank 1 is the side of the engine with the number 1 cylinder, and the cylinder is showing deactivation. But the cause of this is not getting oil pressure. That's the cause of a P3400 code. And so the very first thing you should do is check the oil and be sure that it's got oil in it, it's not low, and be sure it's not dirty, because if it's really old, that can affect oil pressure. So that's be the first thing you want to check. And so what are some causes of this? Well, low oil level, old dirty oil, a faulty oil pressure sensor. Those are usually it will solve like 90% of the problems. Will be right here. You can also go down this list. I'll put links down below for everything I'm reading here if you want to look at it. But those are the number 1 things that's going to cause problems, and maybe possibly wiring. You could have a bad wire going to this oil pressure sensor, which is something to keep in mind. It could have an opener or short in the wire. The connector could be got grime in it or dirt and not making a good connection. So definitely keep that in mind. But this is an example of the switch on Amazon right here. But so how would you go about replacing this oil pressure sensor? Well, it's basically on the top of the engine. Here's the diagram of where it would be on this engine. This is a Honda. I forget which engine this is, but it'll be right on the top. It's inside of there just a little bit. There'll be a plug on it, a wire harness. You just need to pop that off. Use a 24mm deep socket to unscrew it, and then you just screw in the new one, making sure it seals and doesn't leak any oil, and put your harness back on. But that usually solves the problem, and a lot of people do that because it's low cost part, it's quick and easy, and it rules it out as a possible cause. You can test that sensor. There's some YouTube videos out there on how to test these sensors. You get out a meter, you can test it and see if it's any good before you replace it if you wanted to. Another thing is if this doesn't work, then this harness right here, you need to get out a meter and make sure you're getting voltage, the correct voltage, and check and see if you got a short or an open or anything like that, because that would be like the third most common thing is you got a bad wiring connection. But this by far is usually just a bad sensor. Of course, be sure the oil isn't low and it's not really super dirty, and the pressure is off because of that. That's basically it. If you have anything to add, please put it down below. If you have any questions, ask me down below too, and I'll try to answer them. But if this video helps you, please click like, please click subscribe, and have a good day.